Imagine you've been doing everything right. You feel like you finally have your finances under control. You wake up early, drag yourself to work every single day. You skip the fancy dinners, and you cut back on the vacations. You are making sacrifices, real ones. And every single month, like clockwork, you take a chunk of that hard-earned paycheck and move it straight into your savings account. Responsible, disciplined, doing exactly what you were told to do. You feel responsible. You feel smart. Honestly, you feel like you are winning with money. And why wouldn't you? You are saving. That is what good people do, right? But here's the thing. While you are sitting there feeling good about yourself, your savings account is quietly, slowly, and systematically destroying your financial future. Every single month. And you have absolutely no idea it is happening. And the worst part? Your bank knows exactly what is happening. They are counting on you never figuring it out. Because the moment you do, they lose. Here is the reality. The average savings account in the United States right now is paying somewhere around 0.5% to 0.6% interest per year. That is it. That is what you are getting in return for trusting them with your money. And some of the big traditional banks like Chase, Bank of America, and Wells Fargo, they are paying as low as 0.01%. 0.01%. I want you to really let that number sink in for a second. Because what that means is this. If you have $10,000 sitting in your savings account at one of these big banks, you are earning exactly $1 per year. One single dollar. You could literally find that on the sidewalk. Meanwhile, inflation in 2026 is sitting at around 3.5% to 4%. And that number is not slowing down. Everything around you is getting more expensive whether you like it or not. Groceries, rent, gas, a car, a house. Everything you want and need in life is getting more expensive by about 4% every single year. The cost of living is rising, and your savings account is doing almost nothing to keep up. So let me be very direct with you. You are literally losing money by saving it. Not in a dramatic way, not all at once, but slowly, quietly, every single day, your purchasing power is shrinking. Let me show you exactly what I mean with real numbers. If you are 25 years old right now with $20,000 saved, and you leave it in a traditional savings account earning 0.5% for the next 40 years, by the time you are 65, you will have around $24,000. 40 years, and you gained almost nothing. Now let me show you what happens when you make a different decision. What if, instead of leaving that money in a savings account, you put it into a simple S&P 500 index fund, one of the most proven wealth-building tools in the history of money? In those same 40 years, that $20,000 does not become $24,000. It becomes over $900,000. $900,000. Same person, same money, completely different decision. That is what compound interest does when you actually put it to work. And that right there is the difference between grinding away at a job until you are 70 years old, exhausted, stressed, and wondering where all the years went, versus sitting on a beach at 55 with your family, completely free. Same life, different choices. This is what real risk looks like. Not the stock market going down for a few months. Real risk is reaching 65 years old with $24,000 in your account when you needed $900,000 to survive. That is the risk nobody warns you about. That is the risk your bank is perfectly happy for you to keep taking. Think of it this way. Imagine you are running a race. The finish line is financial freedom, the life you actually want, the retirement you deserve. And you are running toward it every single day. But inflation is running right next to you at 4% per year. And your savings account is only moving at 0.5%. You are not keeping up. You are falling behind, further and further behind with every single lap. And here's the part that should genuinely make you angry. The moment your paycheck hits that savings account, your bank takes your money and immediately lends it out to other people at 6%, 8%, 10%, sometimes 20% on credit cards. They are using your money to make themselves rich and handing you back 0.01% as a thank you. This is not a theory. According to the FDIC, banks collected over $260 billion in net interest income in a single recent year. $260 billion. Built largely off the deposits of everyday, hard-working people who thought they were just being responsible with their money. Now look, I'm not telling you to never use a savings account. You absolutely still need one, but only for one specific purpose: your emergency fund. 3 to 6 months of living expenses sitting somewhere liquid and accessible. That money stays in a savings account because you might need it tomorrow. But here's the thing. Even for your emergency fund, ditch the big traditional banks completely. Move to a high-yield savings account. Online banks like Marcus, Ally, and SoFi are currently offering between 4% and 5% interest. That is 400 times more than what Chase is paying you. Same protection, same access, just actually worth using. Now for everything else, any money beyond your emergency fund, that money needs to be invested. Start with your employer's 401k, especially if they offer a match, because a 401k match is literally free money. If your employer matches 4% and you are not contributing at least 4%, you are leaving free money on the table every single paycheck. There is no investment on earth that gives you an instant 100% return like that. Next, open a Roth IRA. You can contribute up to $7,000 per year. Your money goes in after taxes, grows completely tax-free, and when you retire, you pay 0 taxes on every single dollar you withdraw. 0. It is one of the most powerful wealth-building tools available to regular people, and most people have never even heard of it. And for your actual investments inside these accounts, keep it simple. Put your money into low-cost index funds that track the S&P 500, something like VOO or SPY. You are not picking stocks. You are not gambling. You are buying a small piece of the 500 largest companies in America and letting them grow your wealth for decades. Let me give you one final number that I want you to screenshot and save forever. If you are 25 years old and you start investing just $500 per month into an S&P 500 index fund, and you do that consistently for 40 years, by age 65, you will have accumulated over $3.1 million. $3.1 million from $500 a month. And here's the part that blows people's minds. Of that $3.1 million, you only personally contributed $240,000 out of your own pocket. The remaining $2.86 million, nearly $3 million, came purely from compound growth. Your money, which made more money, which made even more money. That is how the wealthy think. Not saving money, putting money to work. And look, nobody taught us this. They absolutely do not teach it in school. Your parents probably did not teach it because nobody taught them either. The system is designed to keep you confused, keep you comfortable with your little savings account, and keep you funding the banks while they quietly get richer and richer. But now you know. And knowing is step one. Step two is actually doing something about it right now. Not next month. Not when you feel more ready. Today. Open a high-yield savings account for your emergency fund. Open a Roth IRA. Set up automatic contributions even if it is just $50 or $100 to start. Put it in a simple index fund, and then leave it alone and let time do the work. Your future self, the one who gets to retire with dignity, travel the world, spend real time with family, and actually enjoy the life they worked so hard for, that person is counting on the decision you make right now. Today, in this moment. Do not let them down. If this video opened your eyes, share it with someone you know who still has all their money sitting in a Chase savings account. They need to see this. And if you want to learn exactly how to set up your first investment account step by step, that video is coming next. Make sure you are subscribed so you do not miss it. Let's build real wealth. See you in the next one.